Hello, everyone, and welcome back to CozyAnimeCookie, aka your girl Leisha. And we are diving right back to Jill O'Lantern Final Cut. Now, the last time we left off, Jill and Candy left to go to the barrier. And then a mysterious person, aka Joy, hit her behind the head, her meaning Vivian, and now we are left at this point here. So, enough of me talking. Let's dive into this story. Here we go. All right, she should be coming around. Chapter 5, A Joyful Encounter. My head. What happened? Where? Where am I?
Huh?
Huh? Joy? Comfortable? What's going on? What happened? Why am I chained up? You know, it's a pity your demon bodyguard carried off that little blonde bimbo. I need to thank her for turning you against me.
Huh?
What? I almost felt conflicted about using you as a sacrifice before tonight. But now that you have finally shown your true colors, I can no longer feel even the slightest bit of guilt. You guys already know what I'm gonna choose. I wanna choose this. But I'm going to choose this one. I never betrayed you.
Joy.
I never betrayed you, Joy. Even when everyone else told me how much of a monster you were, I still...
Shut up.
Wait, where are we?
Ha.
A long way from anywhere. Somewhere where the screams of tortures and damned souls will never be heard. We're in my dad's old timeshare, about half a mile from the lake. Mark, shut up! Timeshare? He must mean one of the rental cabins. We gotta be close to the edge of the barrier. Holy crap. We're almost in the barrier. I can feel it on the other side of the wall. How did we get here? The last thing I remember, I was waiting for you on the porch at the ranger station. No, I was waiting for you. We heard you talking to your new tramp and demon consort from the window. How much did you hear? Enough to know that you know too much for your own good, and that your cheerleader is already as good as dead. Joy?
Joy.
Joy, listen. I know you want to avenge your mother. Let us help you. If you just shut up. I don't need your help. After tonight, I won't need anyone. Joy, please listen to me. We're in a... Listen to you? I already heard everything I need to hear from you. You have no idea what's really going on. What forces of light and shadow are at play tonight. Gosh, there's so many... I want to say that so badly. It's you're not a witch. I just like the face she gives me. Okay. Yeah. Jill already told me all about it. The HPA, the petrol gifts, everything.
What?
The what? Oh, did you not hear about how there's a secret demon agency looking for magic items and trying to keep humanity from destroying itself so they could watch webflix?
Ugh.
You're spouting nonsense. Okay, I'll admit it sounds like a bad conspiracy theory when you say it out loud. Makes more sense than the voodoo crap she's been talking about. It's not voodoo, it's witchcraft.
Ugh.
It's old French bullshit. Oh, bull crap. See, even the head case gets it.
Shut up!
Shut up, both of you. Or what? You'll kill me? The ritual may specify that you need to remain ungagged, but your death doesn't have to come easily. I can make it very slow and painful. Do your worst. You already cut out my heart once tonight.
Hey!
Hey, can we wrap up the melodrama itch and just kill her already? I want to find one of those lust girls before they all kick it. How do you keep getting more disgusting? Patience, Mark. As I have explained countless times, the ritual can be enacted only when the moon reaches its zenith. Only at the highest point of Mistress La Luna's journey across the sky can the souls of the chosen be bent to the will of the righteous. Is she serious? Okay, thank you, Mark. We're inside and it's a effing hurricane out there. How are you even going to know when the moon is up or whatever? Do you think I'm an idiot? I've got an app on my phone that tracks the moon and I set alarms to remind me. You put murder reminders on your Google Calendar? The facial expression. Mark, go. Just go. Guard the door or something, but just leave. Hush, whatever. I'm gonna go see if there's any beer left in the fridge.
Bitch.
Good luck with your hocus pocus or whatever, crazy itch. I swear he'll be the first to taste my power. Focus, Vivian. We got a job to do. You need to get answers so you can help Candy. You can't let it hurt later. Right now, you need to find out how she's been drugging everyone and why. And hopefully a clue on where to find the witch. I feel like if I say something about Candy, that would aggravate her. You knew about Candy. How have you been making me forget them? Oh, I knew I had to do something the moment you came home gushing about her. Them, they're non-binary. They're insignificant. Regardless, I couldn't let them try to take you away from me. Or worse, take your virginity. That would have screwed everything up. An unsoiled sacrifice is 100 times more potent. But do you have any idea how hard it is to find a female version over 20? How did you destroy my memory? I'm getting to that. I don't know what they saw in you, but I had to convince them that you were too much of a nut job to worry about. Or rather, let you convince them.
What?
You know, despite all those mystery books you read, you're really quite unobservant when it comes to your own life. Didn't you realize that you were missing a full day or two every time you had one of your sleepwalking episodes? I knew something was wrong, but you convinced me it was stress. Not stress, just a little sprinkle of my amnesia potion into your favorite mug. A sprinkle of what? But the stupid itch was irritatingly persistent, so I tried taking more direct action. Unfortunately, the slut decided she was too good for me, said she had some stupid rule about sleeping on a first date and that she just wasn't interested in me. Candy saw right through you, and they never gave up on me. For all the good it did them. After all, who's got you in her bed now? What do you mean amnesia potion? What have you been drugging me with? Oh, don't be so dramatic. It's just a bit of old alchemy I discovered earlier on in my research. All it does is induce a bad hangover and a 24-hour memory wipe. It's harmless. Harmless? You've been destroying my mind with a chemistry experiment? It's not like you had much of a mind to begin with. Besides, you didn't have any issues with me treating your other little problem.
Ugh.
Your salt pills, you mean? If it's any consolation, I have been documenting the result. The placebo effect as demonstrated upon the anxious and autistic mind.
Ha!
You're contributing to science, or you would be if I was ever going to publish it. Anything you try to publish would be rejected for unethical behavior. How long have you been using that it on me? Only as needed.
Ha!
You should count yourself lucky. My father was getting almost weekly doses. Stupid bastard couldn't hold down a job to save his life. Although I still got a decent inheritance from his life insurance when he finally gave up. Gave up? You mean you? Oh my god. You really are unforgivable. The end justifies the means, and my ends are the most just there is. Oh my gosh. Why did you make the seventh sin? What is it? Since I didn't have access to my mother's spell book, I needed something more powerful to get it back. At first, I turned to alchemy, but most of the old recipes I found were either incomplete or unstable at best. I needed something more potent and reliable, but that kind of power requires some very rare and often illegal resources. It takes some special connections and plenty of money. Mark had both and no brain, making him the obvious choice. At first, he was content to give me what I wanted in exchange for some basic sexual favors. But when he started wanting things even I couldn't stomach, I came up with a better offer. A new street drug, untraceable, impossible to duplicate, and exclusive to him. So I whipped up an old alchemy recipe, added some modern touches with my chemistry degree, and voila.
Huh.
Congratulations on your horror. So, why the house party massacres? Surely that couldn't have been good for business. You know what they say, any publicity is good publicity. Besides, every new drug needs test subjects for the clinical trial.
Ugh.
More than 3 dozen people died for a science experiment? I admit, the results were far more extreme than I had anticipated. I offered to try a different formula, but Mark became obsessed with the drug's versatility. He insisted that we could isolate the random factor, he could make a fortune, and he was willing to get me whatever I wanted so long as I could deliver. This random factor you mentioned, it wouldn't have anything to do with what you mix the drug with, would it? Oh, you are clever, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes. The formula becomes so unstable when reacting with ethanol that even the artificial flavoring in a soda can drastically change its effects. So put it in a cocktail and it can replicate any drug on the market. I must admit, despite all the carnage, I really did outdo myself. One base drug that has the same effects as LSD, bath, salts, or a potent aphrodisiac when mixed in any common drink. Of course, figuring out the desirable combination required more testing. Hence, the second massacre and the other incidents around campus? Yes, but unfortunately, the FBI stepped in after the second experiment. They confiscated all of the data Sheriff Martin had collected before I could get my hands on it.
Huh?
The sheriff is in on it too? Not intentionally, but Mark has access to everything his father does, which includes evidence, photos, and autopsy reports. That raw data would have been all I needed to finish Mark's little recipe book, but it was sadly out of reach. So I told him that next time we had to be there in person to see the results for ourselves before the feds could interfere.
Uh-huh.
Funny. You never struck me as the kind of person who would put their own life on the end line just to gather data. Plus, aren't you a little busy tonight? Very good, Vivian.
Yes.
Yes, the final experiment is nothing but a diversion to hide my true work. When they discover your body, the police will be more than happy to label you as another victim of the Seven Sin, just as they'll do with Marks once I'm done with him. Don't you think the sheriff will want to find who murdered his son? He'll be too busy joining him. Officer Martin was the one in charge of my mother's murder investigation. It was his cool cowardice that had let that monster get away. Everyone who turned a blind eye to my mother's murder is going to pay. The sheriff, the deputies, that damn shrink. They say to dig two graves when you set out for revenge, but they're going to open up a whole new cemetery when I'm done. They already have. Check the obituaries in the school newspaper. How are you drugging so many people with the Seven Sin without them knowing? Really? I would have thought for sure you had figured that one out. I didn't know. I didn't think the method of saturation was that clever, but it seems to have stumped both you and the FBI. Those PADS idiots were the only ones who even came close to finding out, even if they didn't know it. Maybe we just can't think down to your level of depravity. Oh, it's not depraved. It's quite common, actually. But I know how much an unsolved mystery frustrates you, so I'll just let that eat away at you during your final moments. She's lacing the red cups. That is my theory. Consider it payback for humiliating me on the beach earlier. Hit a bitch. I love these. I special reaction. The emotes get me all the time. I want to, but I'm going against my better judgment.
Well,
Can't you at least give me a hint? Very well. What's red and wet and found at every good party? Is this a... It's not a sex thing. Why do you always think that? I don't know. The witch left her cave when the storm started. Do you know where she might have gone?
ha!
Trying to find out how much I know, are you? Don't bother. You won't have time to report back to your evil master anyway. We told you we're not working for the witch. We're trying to stop her. If you help us, we can. Silence. I cannot be deceived by your pretty lies anymore. I saw you cavorting with her familiar with my own eyes. I heard you plotting with it to disrupt my ritual. I know you are in league with her. Admit it. Oh my gosh. What? I like both actually. Man, okay, now I gotta just pick and choose. Just tell me where the witch is. I'll admit, Jill is a friend and a much better one than you ever were. You think a demon can be your friend?
Well,
Not at the start, but even though she tried to kill me and she was a bit of an entitled a-hole at first, she was willing to admit when she was wrong and try to be better.
ugh.
You've only gotten worse the more I've gotten to know the real you. It's not my fault you're so trusting, Vi.
Ugh.
I always hated that nickname, but I let you call me that because I didn't want to risk making you mad. Yeah, I was right to be afraid. This is the first time I ever stood up to you, and you've completely lost your mind and let your paranoia take over.
You betrayed me.
I trusted you. I loved you. But it's clear you never felt the same about me.
Ha!
You're not going to trick me. I've sacrificed too much to get here. You can't talk me out of it. Then just tell me where the witch went. It doesn't matter. I'll destroy her before she even knows what's happening. So, why me? Is it because I'm the only one who didn't immediately see the red flags you were waving around?
Ha!
You really have no idea, do you? Did you honestly think it was blind chance that we became roommates?
What?
A fully grown virgin born under a full moon on an All Hallows Eve? You're the ribeye. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. She said that to her. A fully grown virgin born under a full moon on All Hallows Eve? You're the ribeye steak of human sacrifices. You, you mean you selected me? I've been waiting years to find someone like you. I was hunting everywhere from dating apps to mail order bride websites.
Ha!
Then lo and behold, the perfect sacrifice turns up right in my hometown, ripe for the picking and pathetically desperate for affection. I had to grease a few palms to get you as my roommate, but you were worth it. You. It was all a lie? Right from the beginning? Well, it was kinda cute the way you followed me around like a little lost puppy. Until tonight, when you decided to bite me because some stupid woman. No. Nope, not women. Until tonight, when you decided to bite me because some stupid person can't take a hint. I wouldn't play around with that if I were you. It belongs to my demon. Does it now?
Ha!
Well then, it should make a suitable replacement for the knife you stole. Do you have any idea how hard it is to go grave robbing these days? It took weeks to get that dagger. My condolences to your victims. Do not pity the worthless dead. Your tears only water their graves.
Ugh.
Did I ever tell you your poetry sucks? You said you loved my poetry. Guess we were both good liars. Even if your ritual was real, you're never going to kill me. Jill will stop you. Oh, I wouldn't count on your little pet showing up to save you this time.
Ugh.
Let me guess, you can consecrated this ground with your own blood and energies? No, I used yours.
What?
What? The final part of the ritual is to bathe yourself in a mixture of both of our bloods. Since you destroyed the jar I had prepared before, I had to whip up another batch on the spot. Fortunately, I remembered to bring along an extra syringe.
Ha!
It wasn't the most sterile operation, but it's not like you'll live long enough to worry about the infection. So that's why it seemed like there was too much blood in the jar. It was Joy's and mine? The homing spell only went to me because I was the closest. But since I was already taking your blood anyway, I decided to take a little more to consecrate this room so that hideous partner of yours couldn't interrupt. You're all alone, Vi. Is the terror sinking in yet? How much blood did you take? Just enough, maybe around 2 liters. 2 liters? That's... How am I even conscious right now? I gave you one of the performance enhancing potions I made for Mark. The idiot can't even run a touchdown without my power. It should be wearing off soon, but try to stay awake. I put so much work into tonight. I'd hate for you to miss it. Damn it, this is bad. Almost time to begin. Any last words? Want to beg for your life? Or pass on a message to your new friends when I destroy them? The moon isn't there, idiot. It isn't too late to stop this. I want to tell her that. The moon isn't there, idiot. Technically, it might not even really be there. I'm just want to tell her that. It won't work. Don't you mean you'll never get away with it? No, I mean your stupid moon ritual is fake. It won't give you any powers. It's just some crappy old French poetry. It's not real magic. How will you know? Because unlike you, I have cast real magic.
What?
Do you want to know how I knew about your ritual, that the spell book belonged to your mother, and that your aunt killed her for it? How I formed a contract with a demon and finally met Candy despite all your efforts to keep me away from them? Because I've lived this night before. Twice. That's impossible. I stole the spell book and used it to create a time loop so that I could save you from your own stupidity. You didn't even meet the witch the first time around. You tripped on your shitty pentagram and impaled yourself on your own knife. Shut up. Shut up. No, the second time is when you died because you wouldn't shut up. You could have survived long enough for me to save you, but instead, you kept mouthing off to the witch while she had you at her mercy and you died like an idiot. Shut up. I am not dead, but you will be. As soon as the moon is high enough, you aren't listening. The moon isn't even there.
What?
What? The time loop spell creates a bubble of reality around us. We're cut off from the outside world, playing the same night over and over again until I get things right. The real moon crossed the highest point in the sky hours ago. In the real world, Halloween is over. You missed your chance while you were lying dead in your own trap. No, you're lying. I'm sure Jill would love the irony. All your talk about not needing anyone, but you can't even survive long enough to kill me without my help. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Y'all sad me for a second, but I have come too far to give up now. I sacrifice everything for this moment. My body, my dignity, my own soul. So because your mother died, that justifies killing people who've never done anything wrong to you? Your miserable little life is nothing compared to what I've suffered. But it is going to make it all worth it. You're insane.
I'm not crazy!
Don't call me that. I'm not crazy. I'm the only sane person in this entire godforsaken town. I know magic is real. It's my birthright. My mother didn't abandon me. She was murdered, and I know who did it. And how many people have you murdered? Your 7th sin has probably killed more people in 4 months than the witch has in 13 years. Sacrifices need to be made. But always someone else's sacrifices, right? You're no better than the witch. Shut up. Finally. Time to silence that wretched mouth of yours. Oh, Lord. Joy, this is your last chance. I mean it. This isn't going to end well for you. Oh. What?
What?
What? I tried to warn you.
What?
What's going on? Why is it... What? You didn't really think anything of mine could hurt her, did you? Machete shatters visiting chains. No!
No!
No, stay away! Let me be clear. I would love nothing more than to kill you right now. But I'm not going to make her watch you die again. So why don't you just take a nap? Nighty-night, pumpkin hater. Jill for the win. You know, this is giving me anime vibes. Like, so hard. Like, the beginning, I feel like it was a little rough. But as the story kept continuing, this is strongly giving me anime vibes. All right, let's keep going. I got a couple of minutes left. Let's keep going. Chapter 6, Together Again. Jill. She's all right. Looks like she's way more susceptible to suggestion than you or Candy. I tried putting them in a trance on our way to the barrier, but they were not having it. But don't you have to kill Joy now? The witch's contract says to kill all the interlopers. But since Pumpkin Hater is part of the witch's family, she's technically not an interloper, just uninvited. Huh? I don't even know why we bother making a contract. You have a loophole for everything. Don't worry, I actually want to stick to ours. It's the only way I found this place, actually. I hope I'd be able to use my machete to track you if you got into trouble. But by the time I finished with Candy, it had gotten too close to the barrier, and the dimensional interface the dimensional interference made it hard to figure out which way I was trying to go. I tried using a map I found at the ranger station, but ended up getting turned around and falling in the lake again a couple times. Fortunately, the contract just brings me right to you. So next time, save me the swim and put yourself in imminent danger a little quicker, will ya? I'll do my best.
Well...
Well, what? Aren't you gonna say, I told you so?
No.
No. I'm going to say, you don't deserve any of what she did to you. And why did it happen? Why did any of this happen? Because bad people take advantage of good people. But that doesn't mean you need to stop being a good person. Then what do? I guess you need more good people around you. Well, I'm off to a good start then. Of course you are. I mean, you got Candy waiting for you once this is all over. Yeah, them too. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I almost forgot. Joy took my blood. Yeah, the rest of us already figured that out a while ago, V. No, tonight, when she knocked me out, she took my blood to refill the jar and blessed this room like she did when she tried to trap you in the circle.
What?
She says she took about 2 liters. She gave me a stimulant to bring me around, but I don't know how long that'll last. 2 liters? Is that a lot? It's the most amount of blood an average-sized human can lose without serious risk. And I am a little smaller than average, so this is bad. Very bad. Especially since once I lose it, it costs twice as much energy than when we reset.
Well...
I mean, it is right there. I guess we could try warming it up and putting it back in. It couldn't hurt. Yes, it could. That jar is mixed with Joy's blood too, and we have conflicting blood types. It could kill me.
Pumpkin hater.
Just when I thought that itch couldn't get any more toxic. Sorry. No, you're right. She is toxic. She was from the start.
So...
You're sure Candy's safe, right? Snug as a bug in a temporal stasis. Although they were not at all happy about it. Just so long as they can't be hurt anymore. Even if everything goes wrong, there's still a chance that they might recover.
Well...
Maybe, but knowing them, as soon as the barrier drops, they're gonna run back in to look for you. So if we don't stop the witch before then, she'll probably find Candy. So they're only safe for the moment. Yeah, plus half the partygoers are dead again. I'm sure we can do better than that if we give it another shot. Look at you, caring about humans. Hey, always gotta aim for a high score. And saving people helps get the hotties, right? Well, I mean, gotta set you up for success, right? Right, set me up. Anyway, I'm afraid to ask, but how many loops do we have left now? Do you want the good news or the bad news first? Bad news. I need to end on a good note. Well, with the drag from the blood loss, we'll be lucky if we can manage even one more reset.
What?
What? It's that severe?
V.
You only feel okay because you're riding high on that super adrenaline or whatever she gave you. I gave you a quick magical look over just now and you're in bad shape. Also, I think you might have a concussion. But we can't let it end now. I have to figure out how people are being drugged. If we stop now, Candy will be... I know, but it's okay because I also have some good news. I don't like the way you said that. I might be able to do something to give us another loop, but only one more, and I can't do it from here. Okay. Where do we need to go? You need to stay here and rest. I have to get to the barrier so I can look for some shortcuts. Jill, I know it's dangerous and I said to never mess with a spell while you're inside it, but you won't survive long enough to even complete the reset if I don't go in there and cut some corners to save power. Although even then, it might not be enough. I'll have to be right next to you the whole reset so I can give you energy. We're both gonna feel like it at the end of this. Well, we already come this far. What's one more level of certain doom? The barrier is just outside. You can reach it through that window. Good. At least I won't have to go far. There's not much time left anyway. What? But we just started the loop in like an hour ago.
V.
I've been looking for you all night. We're getting close to the end of the loop. You mean I slept through the whole thing? Well, you were awake for almost 24 hours straight. You needed the rest. Even if it did come with a bump on the head.
Thrice, damn it!
Alright, well, we still need to figure out how the seventh sin is being spread. Joy wouldn't tell me, but if we look around, we... V! 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 What's wrong? dizzy, so tired all of a sudden. I think the stem's wearing off. You should probably rest then. No, no. See if you can find another stem. Isn't giving humans too many drugs bad? We don't have a choice. I can't think like this. We need to figure out how to be drugged. I mean, I get it. And okay, I'll look around. Just stay on the bed and try not to move. Gotta think.
Well,
Guess it's up to me to find the clues this time. Tense. Where to start? Find the clues. Okay, we got a Toxic Joy and V cocktail and a sports bag. Even with my magic, I wouldn't be able to separate out V's blood from pumpkin haters before the reset happened, so that's useless. So I guess I better check the bag. I don't know how BBQ Boy's stinky socks are going to help me, but he must have brought it up here for a reason.
whoa.
That cannot be a safe way to transport needles. These must be the stimulants V wanted. Looks like there's a couple different colors. I see red, blue, green, and purple. Something tell me they're not fruit flavored, but the colors must mean something. I'll have to give V one of these, but how do I know which one? Looks like a note. Let's see. All right, but I'm writing this down so you don't forget. Make sure to keep it with the syringes I prepped for you. These potions will get you through any game without losing your edge, but they have to be taken at least 10 minutes apart and in the proper order, or they're lethal. That means you die if you get it wrong, so pay attention. First take the new moon potion, then the quarter moon, then the half moon, and finally the full moon, in that order. And stop scribbling over the labels. That's not going to make them look any less illegal if someone finds them in your locker. It's just increasing the chance of making a mistake. There's something else written underneath it. Slasher, zombies, bulls, kings. Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? And why does it sound familiar? Hey! Maybe I should ask V. Am I ready to pick which syringe to give V? Yeah, double check first. Better leave the evidence just as I found it. I think that's what you're supposed to do anyway. Well, I don't think that's gonna be covered by the warranty. Someone also left a used syringe to there. It must be what Pumpkin Hater used to take V's blood. Looks like there's still some left. Maybe I should put it back in. Every little bit counts. Wait, hang on. The liquid in the syringe is blue. Either V's more of an aristocrat than she lets on, or this isn't blood. Which means it must be a clue. Or maybe I should look somewhere else.
V.
Hey V, does this mean anything to you? Slasher, zombies, bulls, kings? No. Jacket on Friday. Huh? I wore my jacket on Friday. Everybody got mad at me. It was game day. Kings wear purple. Kings wear... Oh, it's a sports team. The Cavernport Slashers and the something Kings, right? No, purple. So the Kings are purple and the Slashers must be orange and blue, going by Candy's and BBQ Boy's outfit.
V.
Do you know the other team's colors? Joy would know. I don't like sports. People get mad at me. Nobody's mad at you. Just Take it easy. I'll look around. Sports. How do they drink at sports? Okay. Pumpkin hater. You deserve a lot worse than just a nap. Hello, what's this? A mini day planner. Must have fallen out of her jacket when she hit the floor. I didn't think anyone under 50 still used these things. Hasn't she ever heard of a Google Calendar? Oh, well, I guess you wouldn't want any of these on the internet. October 5th, dig up a grave. Reminder, don't forget to pay off security guard. October 10th, prep solution for party. Reminder, allow 12 hours to dry. October 15th, review with Mark. Reminder, Bulls game tonight. Wear red to piss him off. Okay, I think I might have all the clues. I think that's all of the information I'm gonna find here. Guess it's time to pick which needle to give B. Although I could always double check the clues I found. I don't want to make a mistake with V's life on the line. I think we got it. Red, blue, green, purple. But which one do I give V? The blue one? Am I ready to pick which syringe to give V? Yes. Wait. I'm for sure it's the blue one. Okay, feeling any better? V? What's wrong? V? No! Oh, I just killed her? And then you died? Yeah, wait. I think you might have gotten a little confused. Yeah. Why don't we go back a little and try again? I killed her? Okay. I don't know. At this point, I'm just gonna pick any of them. Okay. And then you exploded? It's all right. Just take a deep breath and pull yourself together. That was awful. True, but you smiled. Now, where were we? I have no clue. I'm just picking whichever one. Okay, so it's not the blue one and it's not the red one. Oh, purple. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, slashers were blue, kings were purple, and bulls were red. Joy had already given me the slasher stem, and by process of elimination, there was only one possibility left. I know she figured it out. Good, focus on that. Then I died. A lot. I didn't know that was a So the green one? Okay, hold still, V. This will only hurt for a second. There we go. Feeling any better?
V.
That's it. What? Sorry. Guys, damn it. You nearly gave me a heart attack. And I don't even have one.
Sorry.
Sorry. Also, are you being a deer stalker? So the stem worked then. I think
Well,
so. My head's clear and I feel okay. Good job, Jill. Anytime, though please not anytime soon. Deal. Hat shrinks to Vivian's size. Good, and happy birthday. So, what was your big deduction earlier?
uh-huh.
Well, I think I figured out how people are being drugged.
V.
You think? B, we're not going to get another chance at this. I need a little more confidence here. You're right. We need to know for sure. Fortunately, I just remember Mark is downstairs, so we can ask him if my theory's right. Sounds fun. I'll go get him.
Oh!
Oh, by the way, did you get any clues on where the witch might be? Right behind you?
What? Jill!
Now then, let's you and I have a cozy little chat. Just the two of us. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do a hard stop here. I can't believe it. Jill's gone now. Will the reset work? Oh boy. Until next time on Jill Lantern Final Cut. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, evening, or whenever you see this video. Comment down below, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.